All right, everyone, welcome. I am doing in all signs their current feelings for you. And guess what? We're in a new birthday month. We are in the birthday month of Aries. So I will be starting with Aries. So happy birthday, my Aries gang. Hello, my lovely Rams. Now, I will be using the Messages of Love Oracle deck to see what the universe is going to say about the dynamic between you two. I will also be using the Hidden Truth Oracle deck to see what your person wants to tell you. And I have gotten into this deck here, the Van Gogh deck. The art in this deck is absolutely beautiful. I adore it. And of course, the Rider-Waite Tarot deck for clarification. All right, everyone. Welcome so much. Hello. I believe I saw a couple of people say hello. Hi, Delaney. Hi, FG. Welcome. Always nice to see you guys. Now, a couple of things before I start the reading. As you guys know, I have announced I have new work hours, so I will be limiting the readings to twice a week, mostly Wednesdays and Fridays. I'm trying to keep a consistent schedule. That's my main income, so I got to do the things that pays my bills, but I'm never going to forget you guys. I also have unpublished my Patreon because I don't want people to keep joining when it's not allowing me to put my tarot deck there. So you will not be charged again if you already joined. It's done. It won't be like that. My moderators, I have told all of you how to reach me. You all should have my contact information. And once I have another platform started, you guys will be notified. So other than that, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with Aries. All right, here we go, Aries. This is your person's current feelings for you. All right. What would they say to Aries? What do they want to say to Aries? What do they want to say to Aries? I want to feel that way again. So Aries, there's something about your energy that this person wants to experience. There's obviously some type of impression that you left on this person. What does the universe want to say about this dynamic? What does the universe want to say about this dynamic? Regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. So someone feels like they did something that caused a rift in this connection, Aries. So let's go ahead and purify the energy. All right. Aries, you'll be on this side. Your person will be on this side. Remember, the roles can be reversed. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If the reading does not resonate with you, please check out your other placements, your sun, moon, Venus, or rising, to see if those readings better resonate. Two of Swords. The Queen of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. The World. Seven of Swords. Mutual energy. Ace of Swords. The Magician. And Knight of Wands. All right. Zodiac signs I see Earth here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I also see fire here with the Wands, Knight of Wands. This is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. That also could be your energy as well. With the Magician, I see Virgo and Gemini. I also have the World card, which is fixed energy. That is Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus. And I do have 3 swords here as well. That is air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So you got a little bit of everything here, Aries. So you could be dealing with somebody who has a good mix of elements in their chart. You might also have this type of energy, Aries. I just want to keep that in mind. One moment, Aries. I'm going to put a little bit more brightness in this room because I want the cards to really pop, because this is a very beautiful deck and I want you to see the artistry. All right, a little more brightness never hurt anybody. All right, so Aries, on your side, it looks like either you have already made a decision or you're thinking about a decision, because you're thinking with the head of practicality. The Queen of Cups is somebody who does have emotions, but the Queen of Cups is also somebody who thinks with practical logic. So there's something that you're doing with this person that's causing you to think, to reflect. A choice hasn't quite been made yet. Right now, I see you two more as a friend, like a friendship energy, at least on your side, Aries, with this Page of Pentacles. That doesn't mean you don't have emotions for this person. I really believe that you do. That's why you're contemplating this. On their side, Aries, they really want to make this work. They see end game with you with this 10 of Cups. They want to start a whole new cycle, because as you see from the beginning, they regret whatever it is they did to you. We don't know what they did to you, but they regret it. And now I realize what this card says. They want to feel that way again for a reason. Maybe you withdrew your affection. Maybe you withdrew your flirtation. Whatever romantic energy you withdrew, they're feeling it. They are feeling it. And they are really kicking themselves for whatever betrayal that they did. Because with the 7 of Swords, that could mean lying. That could mean stealing. It's a form of deception or betrayal. But it was enough for this person to cause you to reflect on whether or not you want to pursue this. Right now, you have them in the friend zone. Or maybe you had this perception of them, Aries, that didn't turn out to be what you expected. And what I'm seeing, Aries, is that on this mutual energy here, you both are open to new communication. You're both open to talking things out with this Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is new communication. So even though it's in the mutual energy, I see it more on your side because I see you being really open to this. When it comes to the strongest mutual energy, I have the Magician card here. This is energy that wants to create something that'll benefit both of you guys. And when I see that, that means to me, Aries, that you still have some feelings for this person. This person, trust me, they feel so strongly for you. They see that they could have a long-term commitment with you. They have an end game vision in their head. They actually see you being the one that they can grow old with. And I say that because I see the 10 of Cups here followed by the World card. So they want to close the old chapter, whatever it is that they caused between you two, and start anew. But I believe, Aries, maybe you thought this person was a little bit more structured, maybe a little bit more disciplined. I'm looking for a nice way to say it because the Knight of Wands is somebody who is player energy, someone who is fueled by lust. Not always the case. I don't always want to give the Knight of Wands a bad reputation because the Knight of Wands can also be somebody who's very passionate and ambitious in life. Doesn't always have to be someone who's lustful. But when I'm taking the other cards into consideration and taking the cards that you are looking to either make a decision to keep them in the friend zone or to pursue this, that's the hesitation. I believe you thought this person was a little bit more disciplined and structured than what they actually were, only for you to find out, hey, this person has player energy, and this wasn't something that they did a long time ago. This is something recent. But I want to tell you this, Aries, the fact that they see endgame with you, the fact that they're even envisioning that with you, tells me that you came across as a person that they could settle down with, someone that they could quit their ways for. And Aries, they did give you a perception that they were more disciplined and more committed than they actually were. Now, I do want to say this. They probably weren't initially when they met you. But because you have this Queen of, I'm sorry, I said Queen of Pentacles earlier. I don't know why I said Queen of Pentacles. I meant Queen of Cups. And I do want to correct myself here. Queen of Cups is different from the Queen of Pentacles. And I'm never too proud to say when I misread a card. I will always be honest and admit that to you. But I do want to correct myself and say it's the Queen of Cups, not the Queen of Pentacles. However, I'm not going to take back what I said about the practicality or the logic, because there was something in me that made me want to say that, obviously. Now, you do have emotions, you do have feelings. That is apparent. And that's the only thing that's causing this person to reflect like, man, Aries is actually a lot more deeper than I thought. Aries is a little bit more sweet, someone I can see as a good partner, someone to balance me out. You did something to them to change their mind, or at least make them consider changing who they are. So yes, they did come at you at a form of deception, Aries, by letting you think that they were more commitment minded than they actually were. But all it took was being in your energy to realize what they were truly missing in life. And what they were missing was an actual genuine connection. Sorry. The incense is blowing on my cards, and I don't want no ash on them. All right. Let's get some clarification here. The main question is, Aries, can you trust this person? Seven of Pentacles. The Empress. Okay, Three of Pentacles. So Pentacles, okay, so this is why I said practical. Pentacles is practical energy. It is earth energy. Sorry, I gotta get rid of this. It's bothering me. All right. Now, what I do want to say this is that this person has all the time in the world to wait for you. At least that's how they're coming across. The Seven of Pentacles is somebody who's trying to reap what they sow. Someone who is patient, especially when it's followed by the Empress. This person is willing to wait for you because they see you as the Empress, Aries. They see you as somebody who could be a good parent to their future children, someone who can bring life to their ideas, someone who can bring life into their life because you've shown them what they were missing. This person really wants to be a good partner to you, especially with the Three of Pentacles here. This is someone who believes that you and them would make a great team, that you guys can build something solid together. So this person really has you on a pedestal, Aries, because no one has ever made them feel like this before, and you have. I have Libra and Taurus and the Empress, by the way. So if you're wondering if this person has really changed, they have, and it's because of you. And I'm not saying that to give you a big head. I just read the cards. You guys know that I will tell you something and I won't pretty it up. I will tell you the way it is. And this person flipped for you. And I'm going to tell you this right now. I don't feel like this person's ever felt regret ever in their life. Because the Knight of Wands is somebody who's pretty like, yeah, whatever. It's all about me. This is a new feeling for them. So pat yourself on the back, Aries. You're changing lives. All right. We are moving on. Let me go ahead and say hi to my people in the chat, because I know I like to say hi in between readings. Hi, Bless. Hi, Zia. Hi, Mojo. Hi, Bernadette. Welcome, everybody. Hi, Aiden. Hello. Welcome. I'm sorry, Zia. I know it's late on your side of the world. Unfortunately, my work schedule has changed, but I appreciate you being here nonetheless. I really, really do. Thank you so much for being here. All right. Moving on to my beautiful Taurus gang, to my bullies. Actually, that didn't sound right, did it? I meant it to sound cute. And Taurus, you are cute. You are ruled by Venus, after all, the planet of love and beauty. All right. Oh, how about this? My beautiful bulls. My beautiful bulls. There you go. All right, here we go. All right, Taurus. Their current feelings for you. Their current feelings for you. What does your person want to tell you? What does your person want to tell you? What does your person want to tell you? They want to tell you how they feel. What does the universe want to say about this dynamic? Ooh, that card want to flip up. Do one more shuffle. I don't like the way that came out. What does the universe want to say about this dynamic? Obstacles. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. So I'm already getting a feeling, Taurus, that the reason that you guys have not progressed in your current situation, and I'm having a strong feeling that it has not progressed, is because this person has something that happened in their life that causes them to not fully invest. I'm really feeling that. But they want to explain it to you. They want you to understand. And they're hoping that you'll understand. And maybe with them opening up to you, they might be able to move forward in this connection. I don't know why. That just came out really quickly. Like that just fell into my head really quickly. All right, Taurus. Remember, this is not going to resonate with every single Taurus. Please check out your Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising placements and see if any of those readings better resonate. Taurus, you'll be on this side. Your person will be on this side. Remember, the roles can be reversed. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Oh, that one already flipped up. I guess it wants me to start. Page of Swords. 10 of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Isn't that a beautiful card, guys? 6 of Pentacles. The Moon. Wheel of Fortune. Mutual energy. 7 of Cups. 4 of Swords. 7 of Wands. Zodiac signs I see with the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Wheel of Fortune, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Pisces with the Moon. I have a few swords here. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. 2 Cups cards, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Any of those signs can be in their Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising. So Taurus, you are wondering what's up with this person. You are not sure what's going on with this person. This person's been very hard for you to read. I see you here with the Page of Swords looking into them, whether that's through social media, whether through asking coworkers or mutual friends. You're trying to inquire what's with this person because like I said, I felt like this person was holding you back, like keeping you back for some type of reason because this connection is not something that they're comfortable with, but not because anything to do with you, but you're somebody that they feel strong enough that they could possibly open up to. And I see because they're doing that, you're kind of confused and you're not quite sure what's going on. So I do see you looking into them with this Page of Swords. And it's because you feel, Taurus, I'm talking about you now. I'll get to them. I assure you that I will, but I want to tell you about this as well. You do see potential with them. You do see yourself having a future with this person. And with the Queen of Pentacles energy, which is earth energy, which you are thinking about the future. The Queen of Pentacles is, whether you're a male or female, there's no gender in tarot, is somebody who likes to be a parent, someone who likes to nurture, somebody who likes to make a home with their partner, somebody who's caring. So that's why you see this with them. So that's why you're continuing to look into them, because you just want answers. Understandable. That is completely understandable. With the Six of Pentacles, this person can be so generous and so giving when it comes to you, which is what caused you to become attached. I can see that. But the moon here, this hidden energy, is something about them, not you, that is not progressing this particular connection. And it is followed by the Wheel of Fortune, which tells me, Taurus, that they do consider you someone that they could start a new cycle with. The fact that they want to even open up to you in the first place tells me that you have formed a level of trust in this person, which caused them to trust you. The Wheel of Fortune is the card of destiny. So this person does see like they've met you for a reason. There's a reason that you came into their life, Taurus. So the fact that they're considering even starting a cycle with you is because there's something about you that's different. Now with the mutual energy, Taurus, I believe, and Taurus, I'm just going to say something. This is not going to apply to all Tauruses, but I do want to say this to you. With the mutual energy here, you both have the options with other people. You might have some people who are interested in you, but they also have people who are interested in them. However, the Seven of Cups is more on your side versus theirs. So Taurus, I believe that you might have somebody else in mind just in case this person doesn't turn out to be what you expected or what you wanted. And I'm not judging you, Taurus. I'm not here to judge. You do have a backup. That's for some of you. That's not for all of you. If that is not you, it just means you have other people who are interested in you. So it's more on your side, Taurus, versus theirs. But they actually have options as well. But I see you being more open to it than they are. Because right now they're considering you. They're more focused on you. But the main mutual energy between you two, which is what I will say, is the Four of Swords, which means you guys are heavily on each other's mind. You guys are in constantly each other's thoughts. And it's because you guys are tugging at each other's energy. When you're thinking about somebody heavily, they pick up on it. And vice versa. So there is some type of connection that you guys have where you're feeling each other's energy. Now with the Seven of Wands, this is, again, mutual energy, meaning that you guys are willing to fight for this connection. You guys are, because there's something about this connection that you guys can't quite let go. However, the Seven of Wands is more on their side. So this tells me, Taurus, that this person does see this connection as worth fighting for. Like beating off all the obstacles to see this through. They're just trying to figure out a way to tell you. They don't know how to tell you. This tells me that this person is not used to being vulnerable, which also tells me that this person was vulnerable in the past and somebody might have used that against them. That's what I'm heavily picking up on. Oh, there they go. Look, where's that Wheel of Fortune card, guys? There's the Moon card again. There is the Five of Cups. I'm going to tell you this right now, Taurus. And this has nothing to do with you. This is all this person. This person wants to tell you. This person wants to express to you. However, it's not going to be anytime soon. And I'll explain to you why. This person is still testing the limits or testing to see if they can fully trust you. Again, Taurus, you've done nothing wrong. Sometimes when a person has been burned enough, unfortunately, the next person has to suffer the consequence. So there's nothing you can do. This is something that this person has to realize. I will tell you this, though, they do see you as coming into their life for a reason, because this is the second time the Wheel of Fortune has showed up in your reading. They're still holding on to what's keeping this connection blocked. And I do see sadness. Even though this is the mutual clarifying energy, I see it on both sides, but I see it more on theirs. They're self-sabotaging. This is a self-sabotager. Now, if you're wondering if they care, they absolutely care. You are probably the closest person that they ever had to make them want to open back up. What can Taurus do? What is the best advice for Taurus right now? What can Taurus do? What is the best advice for Taurus right now? I'm being told to do this for you, Taurus. I'm being told to do this for you. What's the best advice for Taurus right now? This is the King of Swords, okay? King of Swords is not the emotional king. King of Swords is someone who does head over heart. King of Swords is also a great communicator. King of Swords is also honest and truthful. So what I want to tell you, what your advice is, Taurus, is just to step back. And when this person does come towards you, just listen and talk, but don't emotionally invest. You may be, Taurus, not for all of you, but I do want to say this, you may be dealing with an avoidant. Avoidants don't respond to pressure because they don't feel safe when they feel responsible for somebody else's emotions. That's not for all of you Tauruses, because when I was doing your reading, I honestly was not feeling avoidant energy, but if I do see some avoidant tendencies, I do have to bring that up. So you could be dealing with an avoidant. But if you're not dealing with an avoidant and you're just dealing with somebody who had one tragic wound one time, the best thing you can do is to step back, listen, but don't emotionally invest. And then maybe the lines of communication will open up again. All right, Taurus. By the way, King of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And I already told you with the Wheel of Fortune, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Pisces with the Moon card. All right, Taurus, we are moving on. Hi, DJ Marie. Hi, Karen. If you're going to say what sounds crazy, at least tell me what part sounds crazy. That way you guys can discuss it. We're all a little crazy in this world. We're all here because we're not all there. All right, moving on to my fellow Geminis. I don't know about you guys, Gemini, but I was super happy about our last reading. Man, that reading just gave me some happy vibes. Let's keep the happy vibes going, Gemini. All right. Mojo, I can't even keep a straight face with that. and I'm a Gemini. I got my good twin, I got my bad twin. I got the twin that reflects and the twin that mirrors. I got the twin that understands, and I got the twin that don't take any BS. I got a twin for every mode. All right. Gemini, what does your person want to tell you? Gemini, what does your person want to tell you? I'm becoming a better person. They're becoming a better person. Interesting. What does the universe want to say about this dynamic? What does the universe want to say about this dynamic? Retreat. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. All right. Gemini, you will be on this side. Your person will be on this side. Remember, the roles can be reversed. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If the reading does not resonate with you, please check out your Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising placements and see if those readings better resonate. All right. Ace of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. Two of Pentacles. Okay, Gemini. Ace of Swords. Eight of Cups. Two of Swords. Mutual energy. Four of Pentacles. The Emperor. Knight of Pentacles. All right. Zodiac signs I see. With the Emperor, I see Aries. However, I do have some air here. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I also have Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Any of those signs can be in their Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising. Gemini, on your side, you are looking good. You are looking really good because I see you focusing on your coin. I see you focusing on your stability. And I believe you're standing your ground with this person. I don't know what this person did, but I believe like you decided to change how you do things, how you see people, how you let people into your energy, and you're willing to fight off anybody who disturbed your peace. This is your standing your ground card. So I see you really coming into yourself right now, Gemini. You are looking amazing. You have brought balance into your life with this Two of Pentacles. I see that you've balanced your peace, like your life peace and your coin. I see that you're in this energy, Gemini. So you are looking great right now. All right. Now this person is looking for a way to start new communication with you. The Ace of Swords is a new beginning. Swords is air energy. It's also communication energy. This person is looking for an opportunity to open the lines of communication. Maybe this person, Gemini, you might have like, you know, stood your ground with this person. I'm not sure why, but there's something that happened here. And it's causing this person to do some self-reflection. I will say this, Gemini, this person walked away. This person walked away from a situation. This is the Eight of Cups here. In the Rider-Waite Tarot, you see somebody walking away from cups. This person walked away from something. Maybe another person. Because I see the Two of Swords here. This person had to make a decision. Maybe they were with somebody who, or maybe they had an opportunity with somebody else and they realized, yeah, this person's not for me. And they made a decision to come back towards you, Gemini. That's why I brought up how good you're looking, because you're, and I'm only going to say this because I read the cards, guys. Take it as you want to hear it and how you want to say it. But without this person, you have been thriving, because this person is not pulling on your energy. So you've done nothing but focus on yourself, your coin, your life, your balance, your peace. I just want to bring that up. That's not going to be for all of you, just some of you, because I know, Gemini, you're here to find out about the other person, which means that tells me you have a little bit of feelings here for them. You have a little something, something for them. But with the mutual energy, I have the Four of Pentacles, and that's more on your side. They have that energy too, because this is mutual, but since it's more on your side, you're not letting anybody easily in. You are holding on to those pentacles for dear life. You're not just going to let somebody come in here and disturb it. You're being cautious. Now, on their side, how they get the mutual energy is, they've just been holding a lot in and they haven't told you everything. There's stuff that they've been keeping to themselves that you're not aware of. So I will say that to you. Now, in the main mutual energy, which is the central card, I have the Emperor. You both know what you want. You both know what you want to go after. You both have a sense of confidence within you. And the Emperor, that's the person that gets stuff done. Remember, the Emperor is head of all of the King cards. This is the top dog out of all of them. This person knows how to go into battle and win. So you both have that mutual energy. However, your battles, what you're fighting for, are completely different things. Gemini, I believe you're fighting for your peace and to maintain it. This person, they're looking to fight for you. It's not going to be a fast energy. This person is being very strategic. They're taking the strategic part of the Emperor and combining it with the Knight of Pentacles to look for a plan to come towards you again. It's going to be slow energy. They know that if they come towards you, they can't be quick, because Gemini, you're at this point where like, no. So this person, I believe, is aware of that, Gemini. Because you've come into this version of yourself like, don't mess with me. Do not mess with me. That's why I don't see. Remember, you can't take these cards literally, guys. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. So with the retreat card, it tells you the time alone in nature will help you recharge. It's basically telling you, Gemini, to do some self-reflection. Think long and hard, like basically saying, you work so hard to be in this great version of yourself. Really do some reflection before you consider this person. Hold on, my card fell at the bottom here. I don't. All right, let's get some clarification here. Let's get some clarification here. This person, I'm also being told to tell you, has been watching you, Gemini, watching you grow, watching you succeed, watching you thrive without them. I'm just letting you know they know it. They see it. Hermit. High Priestess. Ace of Cups. Virgo energy with the Hermit. Pisces with the High Priestess. Water energy with the Ace of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Man. I will say this. This person wants an opportunity with you again. A new romantic opportunity. They have done a lot of soul searching, a lot of contemplation. If you were to ask them, Gemini, they're not going to volunteer it. Gemini, I'm going to let you know right now. They're not going to volunteer it. But if you were to ask them the question that you want to ask them, because this is my card of intuition and hidden knowledge. If you were to ask them what they were hiding, and Gemini, I believe you know what they were hiding. Ask them that question. And if they, and you know Gemini, you'll know when they're lying. If they are hesitating or anything like that, just hang up the phone. Or walk away from them if it's in person. Don't respond. Because like I said over here, Gemini, I believe this person walked away from another person to come towards you. Just ask them. If they are honest, Gemini, they do have good intentions. I'm actually getting two scenarios for this. If they're truthful and they're honest, they have good intentions. If they lie, if they hesitate, they only want to use you to feed their ego, to make them feel good again, to make them feel like they still have access to you. And they'll do it under the guise of, I want a new romantic beginning with you. But they won't back it up. Because remember, I'm reading for a lot of Geminis. So that's why I'm being told to tell you, if they're honest, it's genuine. If they lie and they hesitate, they only want to use you to feed their ego. And I know this is not going to sound great, but they want access to your success, Gemini. For the ones that are deceptive. I just want to let you know that. Now, you might not think that was a great reading. I think that was a fantastic reading. The fact that you are thriving, growing, being successful, found peace, and you have the option to take them or leave them, whether they're bad or good. I thought that was a fantastic reading. I thought it was beautiful. All right, moving on. Moving on. Hello, people in the chat. Hello, Miss Glow. Hello, Gemini Glitters. Hello, Debbie. Brenda. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Moving on to my Cancer babies. Moving on to my Cancer babies. All right, Cancer. You're very, very welcome. All right, Cancer. What does your person want to tell you? Cancer, what does your person want to tell you? I knew exactly what I was doing. What does the universe want to say about this dynamic? Wait, the timing is not quite right. So, that's an interesting card. Let's go ahead and get started here. All right, Cancer, remember, you will be on this side. Your person will be on this side. Remember, the roles can be reversed. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If the reading does not resonate with you, please check out your Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising placements to see if those readings better resonate. Here we go. Eight of Cups. Seven of Wands. Ten of Wands. Ace of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Three of Wands. Three of Cups. Got a lot of threes here, guys. King of Swords. I'm sorry. Doesn't the King of Swords look badass? Wow. I don't know who the artist was for these cards, but they're amazing. Death. All right, zodiac signs I see. I have a lot of cups here. Actually, I have a lot of everything here. So let's start with the cups. Water energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Heavy Scorpio with the death card. I have swords here as well. That is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I also have plenty of wands here. That is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Any of those signs can be in their sun, moon, Venus, or rising. So Cancer, you walked away from this situation. I don't know why I said situation instead of person. Maybe you didn't have, maybe you weren't with them in a traditional sense. Maybe you had one of those people who are saying, let's just go see where things go type of scenario. And you walked away from this person because, you know what? I'm worth more than what this person's offering me. And this person just made you feel drained. They just took your energy. Maybe this person took advantage of your giving nature, Cancer. And I really feel that with you because, man, this person was an energy vampire. They were an energy vampire for sure. But I also want to tell you, Cancer, because you have a lot of wands on your side, they might have been very good in the bedroom, and that kind of had you hooked. But I want to bring your attention back to this card. I knew exactly what I was doing. So this person knows how to play the game. And the reason why I'm saying that is because they're trying to come back into your energy, Cancer. They're trying to open a new line of communication with you. They're trying to figure out a way to get Cancer back into their good graces. But there's threes here. I see 3, 3, 3. You're not the only one, Cancer. You know you're not. This person is a community lover. They give their love, if you get what I mean, to the community. They are somebody who has no control over their lust. They have no control over their lust. Their lust has control over them. And they're somebody who can never have enough. And the fact that you walked away from them, they're like, no, Cancer, you're part of my collection. You can't walk away. You can't leave. Three of Cups. I will say this, Cancer, maybe not all of you, but I'm going to say it. You knew you weren't the only one. Because in the mutual energy, I have the Three of Cups here. And the Three of Cups is more on your side. So this tells me, Cancer, that you knew you were not the only one. And the mutual energy here in the center is the King of Swords. Somebody who doesn't think with their emotions. They use their head. The King of Swords knows how to plan. They're smart as hell, and they can use their intelligence for good or for evil. When you're that smart, you have the power to be good or evil. So in this sense, Cancer, you, on your side, you're using your brain so you don't get attached to this person. You're thinking at this person at a way of logic because you know what happened before. On their side, they're using their brain like, I know how I can get Cancer back. I know how I can seduce them. I know what I got to do. But the thing about the King of Swords, there's no emotion here. There's none. Now with the Death card here, I'm going to tell you this, Cancer, because I'm on your energy. I'm feeling like you're still holding on to some hope here. You're hoping that this transforms into something more meaningful. They are not hoping that. What they're trying to transform is their strategy, not the dynamic. They like the dynamic. They want that dynamic back. They're just changing up their strategy. Like I said, they're using their intelligence for evil here. Evil's a strong word. They're using their intelligence not in the same way as you are. All right? Let's go ahead and get this. Cancer, I believe you're here to clarify if you think you made the right decision, if you made the right decision. I feel that's what you're here for. I feel that's what you're here for. Two of Cups. Eight of Wands. The Lovers. Could be done with a Gemini. And I know what you guys are thinking. I know what you guys are thinking. But what have I told you guys before? You need to take the surrounding cards into consideration. Do not take the cards by themselves at face value. These are clarifiers. These are not the main cards. I know you guys saw that little Two of Cups and thinking, oh, they want to be my soulmate. No, honey, no, 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 no. These are clarifiers. They're not the main cards. They're going to come at you. They're going to come at you like they want something serious. I told you they want to change their strategy. They're going to come at you like, well, Cancer, maybe I was wrong. Maybe, I'll take you out on more dates. I'll be more romantic. I'll remember your birthday. They'll say all the nice couple things, but they won't call you their boyfriend. They won't call you their girlfriend, but they'll give you all the benefits as long as they don't have to give you the title. And they're going to do it very quickly. I see them trying to get back to you in your good graces very quickly, so that you guys can be lovers and friends, but not lovers and boyfriend, girlfriend, not lovers and husband, wife, not lovers and boyfriend, girlfriend. However you find yourself in a relationship, they want to be your lover. And I know what you're thinking. Jilly, why are you being so harsh? I'm not being harsh. I'm not a harsh person. I'm feeling the energy of the cards, and I'm feeling the energy from both of y'all's sides, and it's very conflicting. You have pure motives. They do not. They do not. So Cancer, did you make the right decision? If you feel like this person, let me put it this way. Do not let somebody who is not offering you everything that you could possibly want block you from your future husband, block you from your future wife. Do not block your future wife or your future husband for potential. And that's why the universe is telling you, wait, the timing is not right. The timing is not right. Remember, I don't sugarcoat. I would not be a good tarot reader if I sugarcoated everything. I read what the cards say. But I love you, Cancers. You guys always know I say how sweet and loving you guys are. Now, I don't want to come around y'all when the moon is full, because you guys know how you be acting. I'm just playing. I love you, Cancer. You're so sweet. I love my little crabbies. All right. Hi, it's Vanessa. I'm glad it resonated. Community property. Hi, gun guy. Community property. You know what, gun guy? I think I'm going to use that. Community property. There we go. Fantastic truth. Sheesh. Yep. There we go. Yes. Always concentrate on the right person, not the past. Not the past. The past is in the past. Your future hasn't happened yet. Remember that. All right. Moving on to my Leos, my lovely lions. All right. Leo. These are your person's current feelings for you. What does your person want to tell you? What does your person want to tell you? What does your person want to tell you? I wish I could take back my words. What did this person tell my beautiful little lions? What did this person say? Don't be messing with my kitties. Leave my felines alone. What does the universe want to say about this dynamic? What does the universe want to say about this dynamic? Vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. So that's very interesting. Love when the universe gives me a challenge. They wish they could take back their words, but the universe is saying you can be vulnerable with this person. Interesting. All right. Leo, you'll be on this side. Your person will be on this side. Remember, the roles can be reversed. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Remember, if the reading does not resonate with you, please check out your sun, moon, Venus, or rising placement and see if those readings better resonate. Oop. Ten of Swords. Oh, wow. Four of Wands. Knight of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Ten of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. Five of Swords. The Sun. Zodiac signs I see. Let's see here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Actually, I have a little bit of everything in here, don't I? Swords as well. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I have all elements here, guys. Any of those signs can be in their sun, moon, Venus, or rising, or maybe you or this person just has a good mix of elements in your birth chart. Now, on your side, Leo, you cut this person. Like, you, whatever they said to you or whatever they did to you, you ended it. You were the one that ended it with this Ten of Swords. You're like, what did you say to me? What did you do? No, 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 no. Bye. It must have been something pretty bad, or they did something pretty bad in order for you to cut them off. Because with the Four of Wands energy here, you were looking at them as somebody that you could be committed to. With the Four of Wands, remember, that's my 1111 card as well. It looks sort of like an 1111 here in the Van Gogh deck. This person, like I said, at one point in time, Leo, you wanted a commitment with this person. You saw some type of future in this person. And maybe at one point in time with the Knight of Cups, you, like, I don't know if it's now. It could be now, or it could have been early after the break. You really wanted this person to apologize. But not just apologize. You wanted them to apologize and back up their apology with actions. Because you are not going to just say, oh, I'm sorry, Leo. I'm like, and you're going to like, words mean nothing. You can say you're sorry all day long. Prove to me you're sorry. Back that apology up with actions. There was at one point in time, Leo, that you were open to that. I don't know if you're open to that right now. You could be. I mean, you are watching a tarot reading, so, but that's what you want. If this person has any possibility of coming back into your good graces, they better come in with an apology, with proven change and proven actions to back it up. Which makes me believe that this person did something pretty intense. Now, on their side, I have the Ace of Pentacles. This person has started something new in their life that brings stability. I don't know how long you have been separated, Leo. It could be a short time. It could be a long time. But it was enough time for this person to become stable in some type of way. Maybe they became stable with their emotions. Maybe they're managing their anger. Maybe they've become stable in their finances. Maybe they finally learned how to control their finances and see growth in their finances. Whatever the case, not being with you caused them to upgrade in one of those areas. Because here now, I see the Ten of Wands. They are burdened with your absence. They are carrying the weight of you not being around them every day. And they are slowly but surely looking for a way to slowly come back into your life. And I say slowly because the Page of Pentacles is slow energy. But it's not going to be like the Knight of Pentacles where they're going to be action oriented. It's more going to be like, hey, Leo, can we be friends again? Can we at least be friends? Now, with the shared mutual energy, it's the energy that you guys share. We have the Nine of Wands. And Leo, you can deny it, but you're here watching a tarot reading, so let's not play here. You're obviously curious about them. You are pawning over them too. There's something about them that you're missing. But they're more so pining over you. When it comes to who's pining for the other person more, it's definitely them. It is definitely them. This mutual energy, the main mutual energy is this Five of Swords. They don't want to fight anymore. They don't want to be in conflict with you anymore. But whatever they said or whatever you took to heart, you're not letting it go. You want to bring back up what they said or what they did. So in this particular card, this is telling me, Leo, that you and this person need to find a way to bring balance. If you want to give this person another opportunity, you have to allow them the opportunity to do so. However, they owe you closure. They owe you an explanation. They owe you that. So you guys have to agree to work on this, but not in a defensive way. You both need to seek to understand, not to be understood. And Leo, you are the card of the sun. So I'm going to bring that up in just a minute. But Leo, you're also the sign of pride. You are very proud. I'm not going to go much deeper into that, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. This person wants to make it up to you. You know how you wanted the Knight of Cups? Like you wanted apology backed up with actions? Well, guess what? They're willing to go even further than that for you. They're willing to go above and beyond your expectations. They're willing to give you the sun. The sun is the card of Leo, which means that they know you enough to know what will make you happy, and they want to give that to you. And this is the shared mutual energy, and that's all you ever wanted. And they're willing to give that to you. Your absence forced them to become stable. Your absence made them realize what they were missing. Let's get some clarifiers here. Let's get some clarifiers here. Wheel of Fortune. Three of Wands. Oh, Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. I know you want to be stubborn. I know you want to be proud. But you know you're watching this tarot reading because you still care. Let me tell you something. Your absence has taught them a really hard lesson. Has taught them a really hard lesson. They want to start a new cycle with you. They see you as their destiny. They see you as someone. With you, Leo, they hit the jackpot. They hit the lottery with you, and they know it. They're not going to find better than you, and they know that. They realize that. They realize your worth, Leo. They're going to come towards you. They're already looking to come towards you. They're taking a step towards you. And look, I have the Strength card. You see the Strength card is sitting on top of the Sun card, right? These are two Leo cards, meaning that this is a very favorable reading for you. How crazy is that I have two Leo cards at the end of your reading, Leo? One which means abundantly happy, one that means abundantly happy, and the other one which means the divine feminine and the divine masculine, meaning a perfectly great union of balance, love, and peace. There will be protection, there will be loyalty, there will be nurturing, there will be peace. The question is, are you willing to forgive? Are you willing to compromise? Are you willing to bring down your pride just a little bit for this potential happiness? Now these cards are making sense now, aren't they? They're making sense now. Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio in the Wheel of Fortune card. More Leo. Leo, you are all over this reading, by the way. All over this reading. More Wands energy. That means Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Leo, I don't know how you feel about that reading, but hopefully it gave you some clarification. Hopefully it did. Alrighty, and put my cards back for just a moment. Let's say hi to my beautiful angels in the chat. Tika, check out your other placements and see if those readings resonate. I'm just curious. Hey, Ashley. Welcome. Thank you, Zia. Thank you, FG, for moderating. I appreciate you guys. All right, moving on. to my Virgo babies. Thank you, Debbie. All right, Virgo. What does your person want to tell you? What does your person want to tell you? I lost myself for a little while. What does the universe want to say about this dynamic? What does the universe want to say about this dynamic? Decision. It's time to decide about this relationship. So it looks like you and this person have this point in your relationship where it's now or never. It's now or never. All right, Virgo. You will be on this side. Your person will be on this side. Remember, the roles can be reversed. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If the reading does not fully resonate with you, please check out your Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising placements to see if those readings better resonate. Let's get started. To my 76 beautiful souls in the chat, please spread some good karma by hitting the like button. Good karma helps me. It also helps you and brings the energy back towards you. The High Priestess. Three of Swords. Judgment. The World. Queen of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. The Devil. Three of Wands. Knight of Swords. All right. I have Scorpio with the Judgment, Pisces with the High Priestess, the World, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Pentacles energy here. That is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Strong Capricorn with the Devil card here. And Swords energy again is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini with that Knight of Swords. So in your energy, Virgo, you had a strong intuition that this person did or was doing something and it caused you to have heartbreak with this Three of Swords. And this tells me that this person and you are not currently together. And the reason I'm saying that is because on your side, I also see Judgment. This is a card of resurrection, a card of circling back, analyzing, reviewing, looking back on certain events of this relationship. On their side, they're ready to close whatever chapter you guys had to start a new one with this World card. They're in this energy where they want to be a loving, devoted partner. They want to give to this relationship. They're in this energy. With the Seven of Pentacles here, it looks like they're waiting on a sign from you, Virgo. They're waiting on a sign that lets them know that they still have an opportunity with you, that they haven't fully blown it. Now with this Devil card, especially on your side with this mutual energy, this tells me that this person gave into a temptation that broke this relationship. Now, temptation, it could be physical intimacy with another person, or it could be heavy drinking, heavy substance abusing. heavy adult film addiction. Any of those things can tear apart a relationship and cause heartbreak. Because remember, I'm reading for a lot of Virgos, not just one. You're worried that this person has not completely let go of their demons. The devil is more on your side, but it's also part of the mutual energy. What this tells me, since the devil is more on your side and less on their side, this tells me that this person is working on their demons. They're doing what they got to do to manage them. With the shared strongest mutual energy, I have the Three of Wands. You both want to go towards each other. You both want to take action to make this relationship work. And this person over here is very eager. They're willing to go into it head on. Because remember, the Knight of Swords is quick energy. They tend to go do things without thinking first. They just go right into it. So that tells me, Virgo, with this energy, they're working on it, but they're not fully healed yet. Their feelings for you are getting the better of their healing. All right? And Virgo, I know you're the sign of service, meaning that you just want to help people be better. You want to help them grow. You want to help them be their best versions. That's the beautiful part about you, Virgo. You have this beautiful energy that you just can't help it. You want to help others. It is one of your most beautiful traits, but it's also a trait that people take advantage of. Now, I'm not saying this person is taking advantage of you, because I do want you to remember that I did tell you that this person is ready to be a good partner. They're ready. They want, no, I don't know. They're not ready, but they want to be a good partner. They want to nurture. They want to give to this relationship. They're working on it, but they haven't quite gotten there yet, Virgo. Let's get some clarification. One more shuffle. Virgo, I have to say this because I think you should know. This person really is trying. They are trying. I'm feeling that with them. The High Priestess. Page of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles. So I have a King and Queen of Pentacles here, guys. This decision, this now or never energy, that's not you. That's more them. This is for them, not for you. And I also believe this is more for them, not for you, because they have lost themselves. They lost sense of who they could truly be and what they can become because of these demons that they still have to fight. So with this clarification here, the decision that they have to make now is, are they going to stick to fighting these demons off? The clarification, Virgo, is for you to use your intuition and to read the situation for what it is. You can be there for them as a friend. You can support them. So this Page of Pentacles tells me friendship is what this person really needs right now. The King of Pentacles is telling me that this person needs support, more a practical approach, not necessarily a romantic connection. I'm not saying it can't ever become romantic. That's not what I'm saying at all. But what I am saying that is, if you hope for this person to be better for you and you want to use your natural instinct to help, then the best thing you can do is offer friendship. Because they're still not fully healed yet. I'm going to get one more card. Is there still hope for a bright future, a bright romantic future for Virgo and this person? Is there still hope for a bright romantic future for this person? Ooh. Yes, there is. There is. The Queen of Cups is emotion, partnership, strength. And in case you need to see it, it says yes on that card. But right now is not the time to be romantic with this person, Virgo. All right. Friendship, okay? Earth energy with these pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Pisces energy with the High Priestess. More water energy with the Cups card, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, Virgo. I hope that gave you some clarification, okay? And like I do want to reiterate, this person really is trying, okay? You are welcome. So, Alexis, let me ask you a question since you want to bring that up. All right. So, Lexi, that's why I always tell you, remember, you guys got to remember, I'm doing a collective reading. I'm not doing private readings. I'm doing a collective. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I need you to understand that. And maybe it didn't fully resonate with you, but some of it did. That's why I always tell you, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. There's a message in there for everybody. And if there's not a message, there's other placement that you can look at. Either way, I still wish you love and light. I still wish you many blessings. But remember, I'm reading for many of you. There's a message in there. If there isn't, there isn't. Maybe I'll have one for you next time. You guys got to remember, you guys can't come into a collective reading and expect it to specifically always be there for you. That's not fair for the other people. So we do our best to get as close to the energy as we can. But as a collective, we're going to get the message that we get. And we do this because it's in our free time and we want to make sure that everybody gets their messages, you know? But I do hope that you find peace, Lexus. I really do. Nothing but love here, okay? Nothing but love and light for you. Many blessings your way. And just check out the other placements in your birth chart and see if something sticks out for you, okay, my love? All right, sweetheart. We're going to go ahead and move on. I just want to give you a little love your way, okay? Many blessings. All right. Libra. Libra. To my 103 people in the chat, if you wouldn't mind sending me some good karma just by hitting that like button, that will give me good karma my way, good karma your way for giving blessings out. And if you find yourself gravitating towards my readings, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much. Love and light to you. Like another thing for the Libras here. Another thing for the Libras. All right. All right. Libra, what does your person want to tell you? Libra, what does your person want to tell you? I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. What does the universe want to say about this dynamic? What does the universe want to say about this dynamic? Patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing. Patience? You're telling an air sign to be patient? An air sign? Come on now. And I'm an air sign, so I should know. All right, Libra. You're going to be on this side. Your person's going to be on this side. The roles can be reversed. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Remember, if the reading does not resonate with you, check out your sun, moon, Venus, or rising placements and see which reading best resonates for you. Here we go. Nine of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. Ace of Cups. Ten of Swords. Seven of Swords. The Hermit. Knight of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Ten of Wands. Oh, I'm glad that resonated for you, Debbie. I'm very glad. Hi, Kitty. All right, zodiac signs I see. Let's see here. Wheel of Fortune, I have Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. I have Cups energy with the Knight of Cups. That is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I also have Virgo with the Hermit here. I have Wands and Swords. Wands are Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Swords are Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Those are the strongest zodiac signs I see. Any of those signs can be in their sun, moon, Venus, or rising. Libra, you are... You have very strong feelings with this person. You are pining over this person, Libra. I can see why you're here. But before I continue, I want to repeat the card that the universe told you. Patience, okay? Patience, patience, my love. All right. You're pining over this person. You feel like this person is your destiny. You feel like this could be a really good match, and that you would love to start a new beginning with this person, or at least a romantic beginning. I don't know if you've been with this person before. Not quite there yet, but I will say you do want to start some type of new beginning romantically with this person. On their end, I will say this. They are not in a place where they feel they can be in a loving relationship. As far as they're concerned, whatever connection you have or they've had in the past, because remember, I'm reading for a lot of Libras, so either they were with you or they've never been with you and they've been burned in the past. Either way, the energy is the same. This person is not in a place where they want to be in a relationship. It's like they're at this place where, like, I'm done with love. I'm through with it. I've been betrayed and lied to. And I just want to be alone. I want to be by myself. I want to find out who I am without somebody else. So they've gone into hermit mode. I believe this is a friend, Libra. I believe you're friends with this person, and I'll tell you why. In the mutual energy, the biggest main mutual energy is this Page of Pentacles. Which means this tells me that you guys are friends. What you really want is to have a romantic Like, have this person be like your knight in shining armor. It doesn't matter if you're a man or woman, there's no gender in tarot. I'm just using the knight in shining armor as a metaphor here. You want this person to be your person. You want them to be your love. You want them to be the one with this Knight of Cups. Again, this is mutual energy. Although the Knight of Cups is more on your side, it's still mutual. Not as strong as yours, but this person has considered making this romantic at one point in time. And there's still a little bit of lingering. But the base of your connection right now is friendship. Because right now, Libra, this person is still carrying the weight of the past hurt, of the past relationship, of the past pain. They're just not at a place to be in a relationship right now. Libra, hold on. Don't forget what this card said. Be patient. When someone tells me to be patient, it means that something good might be coming. And I just have to wait. They are grateful for the spiritual lesson because they are currently learning from the past. They're trying not to repeat the same mistakes. They're trying to find out who they are. That's the spiritual lesson that they're grateful for. All right, now let's get some clarification here, Libra. Let's get some clarification. Emperor, Judgment, the Tower. I will say this, Libra. Oh, let me say the zodiac signs I see. I'm so sorry. The clarification cards are heavy on Scorpio and Aries because Scorpio and Aries are in the Tower. Scorpio is in Judgment. Aries is in the Emperor. So heavy Scorpio, Aries energy here. You guys have a strong mutual respect for each other. You guys, when you guys are together, I do believe you guys complement each other. Like you guys bring stability to each other. You guys kind of structure each other out. And that there's a nice mutual respect. And respect is one of the main foundations to any relationship, right? Whether that relationship is friendship or romantic. I do see some resurrection of feelings here with the Judgment card. I also see a new phase because Judgment isn't just resurrection. It also means a new phase. The Tower. The Tower does mean something has to crumble in order for a new foundation to begin. It's also Scorpio energy. So what I want to say, because I know you guys, when you saw the Tower card, you freaked out. Everybody freaks out when they see the Tower card. Tower card is not always a bad card, guys. Remember that. Tower card can also be one of the phallic symbols in tarot as well, in case you guys forget. All right. So what I'm trying to tell you here is because you guys respect each other, because you guys know each other, there is a possibility of a new phase happening in your dynamic. Meaning that a Tower moment has to happen. This friendship is going to end. And it's going to be a sudden change. It's going to be something that's unexpected. It's like an awakening. The Tower card is also the card of awakening. And I'm going to just say it. I'm trying to sugarcoat it. I'm going to stop sugarcoating it. I just got to say it. Look, there's going to be a moment where this dynamic is going to suddenly change and it's going to come crashing down. And I believe it's because you're going to sleep together, okay? I'm just going to say that. It's going to suddenly happen. I told you that the Tower card is also a phallic symbol, guys. I've told you that. It's one of the more intimate cards of tarot. You don't believe me? Look it up, right? When I say respect, a sudden change, a resurrection of feelings, an awakening, and followed by a tower moment, that means there's a sudden change. Your relationship is never going to be the same after that. You have no choice but to build back up, because once that foundation of friendship is taken off the table, guess what else has to form? You either move forward or you let each other go, right? Because once you sleep together, that friendship dynamic you had before, it's not the same. It's just not. You guys can try, but the fact of the matter is you've seen each other's nether regions, okay? And every time you see that person, like, man, I saw that person naked. You know, that's just how it is. All right. All right. Will this work out romantically in Libra's favor? Will this work out romantically in Libra's favor? Yes. Need to see it? It says yes on the card. By the way, Libra, that's your card. The Justice card is the card of Libra. So yeah, it'll work out. But you got to be patient. It's not going to happen quickly. This person has to heal. They're not ready for a relationship right now. Later on, they will be. Don't rush them. And Libra, this has been the theme for a couple of your readings now. I have that song by Taylor Dane, Don't Rush Me. Might want to listen to that song after this reading. For those who are Gen Z and the younger millennials, that song might be a little too old for you, but if you don't want to listen to it, at least read the lyrics. All right, moving on. Let me, my dear, what's your name? I might say this wrong, so forgive me. Shravanasam. I'm sorry if I say this wrong. I'm going to just say Maya Jula because that's easier for me to say. Maya Jula. So Maya Jula. Love is not confusion. Love is not confusion. Confusion is you being willing to understand their bad behavior. There would be no confusion if you didn't tolerate the bad behavior. Bad behavior, okay? Confusion comes from your tolerance of bad behavior. And I'm telling you that because that's a lesson that I recently had to learn. And I actually learned it last year, and I decided not to take it with me this year. If I'm confused, if anybody ever has me feeling confused, and they are not consistent, they do not care about me. But you know who cares about me? I care about me. I care about me. And me allowing someone to make me feel like I have to prove myself to them, me giving them permission to confuse me giving them permission to give me the bare minimum, tells me that I don't love myself. And if I don't love myself, how can somebody else love me? So what I want you to take from this, dear, is that you are worthy, you deserve love, and you deserve someone who will treat you right. Trust me when I tell you, there's a lot of people out there. And I think a lot of people fear letting somebody go because they don't think they'll find somebody else. That's not true. That's not true. If my 40-year-old butt can still attract people without me trying, trust me, You can too. And let me tell you something. I'm a pain in the butt. I'm annoying. I can be quite moody. I'm a Gemini. I can be a smartass too. The fact that people still want to be around me, man, let me tell you something. I don't even understand people. So if they want me, trust me, they're going to want you too, okay? They're going to want you too. You are so welcome, all right? You are so welcome. Much love and light to you. Hi, Courtney. Yeah. If those days are over, take them as a blessing. Hi, always happy. Yes, we are a handful, but you know what? When a Gemini loves you, they love you. They'll make you laugh. You'll never be bored with a Gemini. You will never be bored. Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. Ooh, Scorpio, got a big ding. Okay. Got a big ding. I wasn't even doing that on purpose. It just came out. Scorpio. Scorpio. My beautiful Scorpios. See? You can't let us go, huh? I lost myself for a little while. All right. What does the universe want to say about this dynamic? What does the universe want to say about this dynamic? All right. Oh, too many cards. Remember, I don't take if it's, unless it's one or two cards, I'll take them. But if it's more than two, I don't take them. All right. What does the universe want to say about this dynamic? What does the universe want to say about this dynamic? Unplug. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. Huh. Interesting. All right. Scorpio, you'll be on this side. Your person will be on this side. Remember, the roles can be reversed. Take the energy that resonates and leave what doesn't. If the reading does not resonate with you, please check out your sun, moon, Venus, or rising placements and see if those readings better resonate. Knight of Cups. Two of Cups. Oh. I can't really show you the Hanged Man because it's literally a hanged man on the card, and I don't want YouTube to get mad at me. The Ace of Wands. Eight of Swords. The Hermit. Mutual energy. Ten of Wands. Nine of Cups. Ace of Cups. Okay, I see you. All right, I got a lot of cups here. A lot of cups. So I got heavy water here. I have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, strong Pisces with the Hangman energy here. I do have Virgo with the Hermit card. I have Wands here. That's Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Any of those signs can be in their sun, moon, Venus, or rising. Yeah, Scorpio, you actually really see this person as the one. You are very romantically attracted to this person. And when I say romantically, it's because I see the Knight of Cups and the Two of Cups. You see this person as a soulmate. But right now you're kind of frustrated because there's nothing really happening between you and this person with this Hangman energy. But Scorpio, we all know that you have very strong intuition and you don't get into relationships easily. You like to test people because that's just one of the things that you do to make sure you're with the right person. So you're very sure of this person. Now with them, I'm going to be honest, they are very, very physically attracted to you. All right. And if you were to give them the opportunity to sample what you have to offer, you know what I'm trying to tell you? They would jump on it. But it's not because they only see you in a physically intimate way. They don't only see you that way. I'm just going to let you know that right now. This person is in this state where they're trying to figure out what they want. Because with the Eight of Swords, this energy tells me that this person is really overthinking things. They're picturing worst case scenario, best case scenario, but they're focusing more on the negative parts. It's possible that this person had a lot of negative experiences when it comes to relationships and love, Scorpio, that this person can't help but wonder if this might go wrong. And being physically intimate is safer than having to emotionally invest. It's not that this person is not capable. It's just to them that's safer at this point in time. But really, what all they want to do is be in hermit mode. Learn to do some soul searching, trying to find out who they are. And Scorpio, you're probably wondering, well, how does that even compare to what I want from this person? Well, let me explain it to you. It's not that this person doesn't want love. It's not that. This person wants love so badly that they've been in past relationships that have burned them. They don't want to be in this desperate energy of love anymore. That's why they want to reflect. That doesn't mean they don't have physical needs, because this person is capable of separating physical from emotional. So what I'm trying to tell you is, Scorpio, if you're looking for an opportunity with this person, just, keep your samples to yourself, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Now, with the mutual energy, you both feel the Ten of Wands. Your Ten of Wands is that you're carrying your burden for this person, like your emotions, your desire, your affection. You just want to give this to this person, but you can't. And it's making you feel like you're about to burst, because whether people know this or not, I don't know why people think Scorpio is a fire sign, because I know a lot of people who confuse Scorpio. I'm like, no, Scorpio is a water sign, meaning that they feel things intensely. When they feel deeply. It's just that they have a poker face and people don't realize it, because they have the strongest poker face in the zodiac. No one will ever really know what a Scorpio feels unless Scorpio actually says it and displays it. And it's really eating you up inside, Scorpio, because you're ready to release it. You're ready to. That's the burden that you're holding. And it's more so on your side. However, it's still mutual. So on their side, the burden that they're holding on to the past burdens, and they're still carrying it with them today. But I will tell you this, with the shared strong mutual energy, and here's your hope right here, Scorpio. Here's your hope. They do have feelings for you. With this Nine of Cups, you have feelings for this person. They're strong enough to where it kind of scares this person. Now I have an Ace of Cups here, meaning this person is open to a new romantic beginning. See how that changed from that Ace of Wands? They secretly want to be in a romantic connection with you. But their negative thinking is telling them, well, maybe if I'm just physical with Scorpio and separate my emotions, I can do that. Because they don't want to get hurt. They don't want to get burned. So you're probably thinking to yourself, like, well then, what does this unplug mean? What does it mean time alone? Working less will help strengthen your relationship. What I'm telling you, Scorpio, or what the universe is telling you is what I should be saying, is that take your focus off of them. And I know, how dare I tell a Scorpio to take your focus off of something? Because let's be honest, Scorpio, all zodiac signs, all of us, myself included, Gemini, we all have a dark side. We have a dark trait. Scorpio, one of your dark traits is you tend to obsess over the object of your affection. And once you lock into somebody, it's hard for you to let go a little bit because you can be possessive, even if they're not fully yours yet. All right. So universe is telling you just to back off a little bit. All right. Let's get some clarification. Because you already have some hope here, knowing that this person has affection for you and they want to start a new beginning. So I'm not taking your hope completely away, just giving you the advice of the universe. Let's get some clarification here. You give a damn if you care about the person. Don't give me that. If you didn't care, then why are you watching a tarot reading? Come on, don't play. Don't play. Let's be honest. When Scorpio cares about somebody, they obviously give a damn. You're gonna tell me a Scorpio don't give a damn. Come on. Who are you trying to fool here? 5 of Cups. The Strength card. Six of Swords. All right. You got to give this person time to miss you. If you walk away and give them space, they're going to start to miss you. They're going to start to miss you. And they're going to start to see you as someone who can bring them peace and balance. There is no gender in tarot, no gender, but we all have masculine and feminine energy. And I always say that this is a divine union because this is the divine feminine with the divine masculine. He provides loyalty, protection, safety, assurance. She provides peace, understanding, comfort, emotional support. They balance each other out. So if you were to step away, they'll miss you and they'll realize, hey, Scorpio was really something to me. I miss Scorpio. Scorpio could be the one for me. And it's going to force them to come towards you. It's going to force them to move towards you and make some type of communication. Now, I know some of you are probably saying, well, Jilly, isn't that playing a game? No. Playing a game is manipulating somebody to your benefit only and not to benefit them. Scorpio, you want to love them, but you're giving them space to think about this connection. So when you back away, they have no choice but to actually be forced to think it through. Giving them space to think about the relationship and about the connection is not manipulation. Manipulation is when you're doing it for selfish reasons without taking the other person's feelings into consideration. You actually care about this person. You actually value this person. You actually see this person as a soulmate. So no, it's not manipulation. Leo with the Strength card, by the way. All right, moving on. Moving on. Y'all check out Gemini Glitter's tarot channel. She does some really good readings, guys. You guys really gotta check her out. I love it. Now, Gemini glitters, you know better than that. You know how Scorpio is. Come on now. Now, if they don't like you and you betray them, then they don't give a damn. And they'll cut you off. And if they're evil Scorpios, they'll take vengeance because they want to make sure you're hurting like they're hurting. Now, I'm very aware that when Scorpio cuts you off, they don't give a damn. But when they care about you, you know they obsess over you. You know that. Once they care about you, they fixate. Don't get me wrong. In my younger days, I was tempted by many Scorpios. But I knew it just in my heart wouldn't work. Because my moon sign and my Venus sign would not match theirs. They're beautiful though, I ain't gonna lie. They have that allure. They have that allure, that is for sure. My moon is in Virgo. But I have a Gemini Venus. Which means I need constant mental stimulation. I need constant conversation. Relationship cannot settle. I don't like routine. So a partner has to be able to like variety, new experiences, likes to conversate. And now I don't mean a variety of people. That's, no. A variety of people, no. But variety as far as try new food with me. Let's try a new place. Let's go here, let's go there. Let's stay in. Let's go out. Let's listen to new music. Hey, let's talk about our days. Let's talk about the gossip at work. The quiet time, yeah. Sometimes my twin wants to settle down. So I do have a Gemini Venus, and it is very prominent. But my Virgo moon helps me stay structured and balanced. And I show my love by taking care of people, by cuddling, by being affectionate, by helping others. Unfortunately, sometimes I help others too much and people take advantage. So that's why I like to be an introvert. Now, enough about me, because we're not here about me. We're here about y'all. We're here about Sagittarius. Sagittarius, double ding. All right. The hidden truth. Sagittarius, what does your person want to tell you? Sagittarius, what does your person want to tell you? I want you. They want you, Sagittarius. They want that Saggy. They want you to shoot them with that arrow and capture their heart. Or maybe they want something else, you know? You are half man, half horse. You know what I'm saying? Wink, wink. See, now I'm in a silly mood. All right. What does the universe want to say about this dynamic? What does the universe want to say about this dynamic? Denial. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. Okay. Okay? Why, Sagittarius? Why? All right, Sagittarius, you're going to be on this side. Your person's going to be on this side. Remember, the roles can be reversed. If the reading does not resonate, please check out your sun, moon, Venus, or rising placements. Yeah, y'all check Gemini Glitters out. She really needs, yeah, y'all give her some love. Trust me, she has good readings. Check her out. She has a reading for every single sign. I saw her Gemini reading the other day and I absolutely adored it. Go show my fellow Gemini some support. Plus, she's Latina. Come on. Gotta give her some love. Queen of Wands. Two of Wands. Six of Cups. Temperance. Four of Pentacles. Three of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. The Tower. Two of Pentacles. Zodiac signs I see. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Sagittarius. All right. Any of those signs can be in their sun, moon, Venus, or rising. Dang, Sagittarius. All right. So this, I don't, give me a second. I'm trying to figure out a nice way to put this. I don't sugarcoat, but I also don't want to be, I don't want to be mean either. I'm not a mean person, so. Sagittarius, you've known this person for a while. I can tell with the Six of Cups here. And with this Queen of Wands, this person finds you extremely attractive, okay? You're just hot. You're sexy. It doesn't matter if you're a man or woman, but you're just attractive to this person. And I believe that you and this person took a step beyond a friendship. And this is the part that sucks. And this person had no problem. And I'm speaking to a Sagittarius who was intimate with this person. All right. It's not for all of you. All right. It's not. And I'm trying to hesitate because I'm trying to have more control over my emotions during these readings. But it was like this person was waiting for an opportunity to experience you in that way. But they're not giving you any type of affection. It didn't lead to where you thought it was going to lead, Sagittarius, all right? I don't know if you guys live close to each other or live far apart, because when I see a Two of Wands or Three of Wands, that indicates distance to me. That indicates distance to me. That could either mean physical distance or emotional distance. The Two of Wands is like leaving home, like leaving the comfort of your safe spot. So you felt safe with this person, so you felt comfortable enough to step away from your safe zone and embrace this person, and this person come towards you and took the opportunity that presented itself. And this is why it sucks. It sucks because like you trusted this person because you've known this person for a long time. You didn't think this person would do that to you. Because here in the mutual energy, the Queen of Pentacles, you were looking for something stable. You weren't just looking to be attractive. You were looking to be a partner. You were looking to be somebody's everything. But because of the experience that you shared, it caused a tower moment. It caused a tower moment. And the foundation that you guys had before just came crumbling down. And now it's going to take a long time to patch the pieces together. You know? And I just keep having the energy like this sucks. Like this really sucks. This sucks. I hate this feeling. That's what I'm feeling from you. This person has the Two of Pentacles energy. It means they're trying to bring balance back to this dynamic. They're hoping that it can go back to what it was. Let's get some clarification here. So that's what this I want you meant. King of Swords. King of Cups. Nine of Swords. Damn, I'm sorry, Sag. Oof. Have you ever heard that song? I forget who sings it. But there's a line in the song says, I don't have the heart to love you, not the way you want me to. I don't have the heart to hurt you. That's the last thing I want to do. I would sing it, but trust me, my voice will not survive a song right now. So, this person's going to come at you when you guys have this discussion with head over heart. That's the King of Swords energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And you're coming in with emotion, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And then it's followed by the Nine of Swords. I will say this, Sagittarius, they didn't want to hurt you. That wasn't their intention. They're trying to figure out how to bring it back to what it was before this happened. And you've already developed feelings. And I see no mutual understanding here, followed by the Nine of Swords. I think that's why the universe is telling you, you have to detach. so you can clearly see the situation for what it is. All right. Like I said, the only positive thing I can see on their side is that they never meant to hurt you. They just let their desire for you and their attraction for you overcome their logic. If they had it their way, they would go back to what you had before. All right. But they don't want to, they're not in a space where they want a relationship right now or to make it anything further. All right. Much, much, much love, much light to you, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, one thing I know about you, though, you're ruled by Jupiter. And trust me, man, I wish I was ruled by Jupiter. Because Mercury likes to kick my butt 3 to 4 times a year during Mercury retrograde. But you get to have the ruler of luck and expansion. Which tells me that Sagittarius, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. All right. Oh my Sarah. Much love and light to you. You have a lot of people in this chat who are good people. They'll support you. They'll love you. They'll guide you. I have to tell you, I have wonderful mods here. And I have a wonderful chat family. For sure. Yes, thank God for pets. Thank God for pets. That's for sure. Yeah, it's time to Capricorn. Okay. That was a little heavy, but I'm proud of myself. I took a time to breathe. I didn't get emotional. Well, at least not in the outward sense. I was proud. I got proud of myself there. So I'm proud of me. All right. Capricorn. Cappies. Yes, please adopt. I was a veterinary tech for many years before I switched over to humans. And knowing what I know about breeding, whether they're by certified breeders or backyard breeders, I'm not in support of that. I've witnessed too many things to support breeders. I'm always going to say adopt. Always going to say adopt. I don't want to get emotional again. Hold on. Capricorn, this is your reading. Capricorn, what does your person want to tell you? Capricorn, what does your person want to tell you? They want to tell you how they feel, Capricorn. They want to tell you how they feel. Mariska, welcome. What does the universe want to say about this dynamic? What does the universe want to say about this dynamic? Mastery. You have learned the spiritual lesson. Capricorn, you'll be on this side. Your person will be on this side. Remember, the roles can be reversed. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right. Seven of Pentacles. The Hierophant. Six of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. Death. The Magician. The Moon. Ten of Swords. Eight of Swords. All right. Zodiac signs I see. Taurus. Scorpio. Gemini. Virgo. Pisces. A lot of major arcanas in your reading. Those are the strongest zodiac signs I see. I also have, some swords here too. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Capricorn, you've been waiting on this person. With the Seven of Pentacles, you've been waiting for this person. And I feel like you're very secure in how you see this person, how you view this person. And the reason I'm saying you're secure in how you view them is with this Hierophant energy. Because, you know, the Hierophant is wisdom. Someone who provides guidance. And it's because you've known this person for a long time, Capricorn, with the Six of Pentacles energy. I believe this person is very generous, very giving. You are as well, and you see them as somebody who's generous. And in the Van Gogh deck, you'll see that the Six of Pentacles is not with a scale, but you see like a couple there. Really beautiful card. Almost like they're having a private ceremony, if you get my drift. Now, on their side, they do see you as endgame. They do see you as someone they could end up with, celebrating with. They also have the Death card here, meaning that they want to end the current dynamic that you guys have and transform it into something new. So they are looking for a way to create something with you, with the Magician card here. So they are working behind the scenes, not in front of you, because I'm not sure you know about this, honestly, Capricorn. This person, since they have the Death card, which is Scorpio energy, they're really good at having a poker face. But they're working behind the scenes to figure out a way to make this into something, to turn something from nothing. Now here, in the mutual energy, you have a secret crush on them. What you don't know is they have a secret crush on you. Or maybe you have an idea, but you're not quite sure. Now with this mutual energy here, I have the Ten of Swords in the middle. This is the strongest energy. Meaning that something has to come to an end in order for something to begin. The problem is this person's a chicken. Let's just be honest. You both are chicken, okay? Let's just be honest. You both are chicken. However, when it comes to the size, you're a little chickadee that just hatched. They're a full-blown rooster. Okay? So they're more scared than you are. You're just wanting to see if this person has any inkling of interest towards you. Because if they showed you any inkling, I think your little chickadee would, go up to them and start talking to them. But since they're not giving you a sign, you're not quite sure. Like I said, with this Death card, they have a poker face. Because right now they're in that Eight of Swords energy more on their side, because they're having this thinking, well, what if Capricorn says no? What if they're not attracted to me? What if I'm thinking wrong? I think Capricorn interests me, but I could be reading this wrong. Blah, blah, blah. It's a lot of overanalyzing, too much overthinking, That's why they want to tell you how they feel, Mastery. We're going to find out what that lesson is. Let's get some clarifiers here. Oh, Knight of Pentacles. Okay. 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 All right. So, the spiritual lesson is overcoming fear. And these are the clarifiers. So the spiritual lesson is to overcome the fears that you both have. Because with the Knight of Pentacles, I see both of you slowly making effort towards each other. It's slow, but steady. The Knight of Pentacles might be slow energy, but it's energy with intention. It's energy with purpose. Remember, all trees were not full-blown trees at one point in time. They all had to start from something. Something so small can grow into something so grand from a little seed. So this is where it's growing. Remember, Capricorn, you are an earth sign. So your natural tendency is to be grounded, to be practical, to make the right decision. So this energy is very complementary to yours. So when you plant roots, you intend to grow and thrive. So again, the spiritual lesson is to overcome the fear. And I do see you guys doing that. It might be slow, but at least you're making an effort, both of you. And I do see it becoming a soulmate union. Because look at these Two of Cups here. It's beautiful. Two of Cups is beautiful. And I see it leading into the Empress energy. Empress is in itself abundance, accomplishment, growth. A lot of people just see her as a pregnant woman. That's not what she is. Although she can be a symbol of fertility, that is true. But she's so much more than that. She doesn't only mean that. When it follows these other cards, she is telling me that this is going to lead into an abundant relationship. It's going to be very nurturing. You guys are going to develop and grow and evolve with each other. It just takes time. That is all. I have Taurus and Libra with that card. More earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as yourself. It's just you guys are secretly feeling each other, and it's kind of cute, to be honest. I like when I have cute energy. Cute energy is sweet energy. Sweet energy is pure energy. Pure energy can lead to pure love. And that's what I'm talking about, Willis. Welcome, 118 people in the chat. Please hit that like button for me. I greatly appreciate it. And if you find yourself gravitating towards my videos, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Thank you so much. And for those of you that are new to my channel, you'll never get the same version of me every time I do a reading. Sometimes I'm hyper. Sometimes I'm serious. Sometimes I laugh. Sometimes I cry. Sometimes I'm sarcastic and I like to throw jokes. I'm never mean. Well, at least not intentionally. I don't try to be. I always try to be nice. However, I do like to talk to my people in between my shuffles. However, if you don't like sarcasm, because I'm the queen of sarcastic, I might not be a tarot reader for you. In the meantime, who are you going to bite? Yeah, I'll bite you too. I even made a little short on my video not too long ago. I said, sometimes I feel cute and sometimes I look like I'll bite people. And I just might. Gemini, Gemini. Woof, woof. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. All right, guys, we're going to move on. I got 2 more zodiac signs to go. Aquarius. And then we'll move on to Pisces. All right. Aquarius, what does your person want to tell you? Aquarius, what does your person want to tell you? Oh, thank you, Karen. Thank you, Lauren Moon. You guys, if you guys are here and you're supporting me, please do me a favor. Actually, do yourself a favor, honestly. Do yourself a favor. Please check out Gemini Glitters. I don't know if she's still in the chat, but please check her out. FG can help you, refer you to her channel. She's also an up-and-coming tarot reader. And she has this beautiful new tarot deck. I think it was called Santa Muerte deck that I have to look up too. It's a very beautiful deck. I know I messed everything up. So this person is very self-aware. This person is very self-aware, Aquarius. Yeah, Santa Muerte. There you go. Thank you, FG. I thought that was a very beautiful deck she had. Oh, and she's very pretty too, by the way. She's a gorgeous Gemini. Let's see. All right. What does the universe want to say about this dynamic? Addiction. And addiction is affecting this relationship. All right, Aquarius, you're going to be on this side. Your person is on that side. Remember, the roles can be reversed. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Remember, if the reading does not resonate with you, please check out your Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising placements. The Moon. 7 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. The Hierophant. 2 of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Ace of Swords. If you have mutable energy, you're good at multitasking. Any mutable sign? Pisces, Gemini, Sagittarius, and Virgo. Now, Aquarius, as for you, zodiac signs I see in your reading: Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Any of those signs can be in their sun, moon, Venus, or rising. Aquarius. What you're holding on to, Aquarius, you're not telling this person that you still have feelings for them. You are actually waiting on them to change. You're waiting on them to do something with this Seven of Pentacles. You're waiting for some type of reaction from them, some type of action. If it's not a reaction, some type of action from their part. In the meantime, you're distracting yourself with work, trying to improve your life, maybe in the financial sense, maybe in the career sense. But I see you working on yourself while hoping for a sign from this person. You're not letting them know that you still care, though. You're not letting them know that. In their energy, Aquarius, they still see you as their soulmate. They see you as somebody who's very wise. They see you as somebody very intelligent. They see you as somebody that they could really have a future with. They see you as their other half with this Two of Cups here. They also see you as somebody who would make a good husband, a good wife, a good partner. They see you as somebody who is selfless, who's giving, which makes sense to me because, Aquarius, you are the humanitarian of the zodiac. What I want to know is this addiction card. I don't always do this, but I'm going to do it with this card because, and the only reason I'm doing this, Aquarius, is because I don't see any of these cards here that help me clarify what this is. So we're going to clarify this really quick. I think for this, Aquarius, let's see here. Let's do, I'm going to use my mini Rider-Waite Tarot. Yeah, guys, I have a lot of tarot decks in case you haven't noticed. I have a bunch of them. Clarify this addiction card for me, please. Oop. Oh, it's not an addiction. Okay. This person, it's not an addiction, but it is a repeated cycle that they do. It is a repeated cycle that they do. When they develop a closeness with somebody, there's something that they do that self-sabotages it. This person self-sabotages relationships, only to repeat the cycle again to be generous with somebody else. So it's not an addiction. It's just a habit that they have, and it's a cycle that they have to break. So this person, it's like when they see something so good and so loving and something that could benefit them, they see it as something that's way too good to be true, so they do something to sabotage it. Aquarius, I believe you know this, because I don't see anything on your side that tells me that you believe this person is bad, that they're out to hurt you, that they're out to get you, that they're out to get something out of you to benefit them. You don't see that. That's why you still hold this affection for them, and you're still waiting on them. They still look at you as somebody who can complete them. They see you as someone who's selfless, which is why it's hard for them to comprehend that someone like you could possibly exist. So they look for any little excuse to back out. Here in the mutual energy, on your end, remember this is mutual, but one card leans more towards the other than the other one. On the mutual energy here, I see Knight of Pentacles, which means I see strategic movement. Slow movement, but strategic. More so on your side, Aquarius. You're looking for a way to get back into their energy. However, I don't see you forcing your emotion onto them. I don't see you put an ultimatum in them. I just see you trying to get back into their energy. Not with any malintent, though. You just want to be near them again. And it's very sweet. On their side, when it comes to the Knight of Pentacles, they want to come towards you, but they don't know how. And that's why the energy is slow on their side. Now, what you both are doing very strongly is watching each other. You're on their social media. They're on your social media. You guys are just trying to figure out what's going on. You guys are asking around about each other. I will tell you this. What's very strong on their side, Aquarius, is that they want to have a new communication with you. They want to talk to you. They miss you. They've been thinking about you. And they want to be back in your energy too. That's what's very strong on their side. I'm going to do something different. Aquarius, yours is a different reading. As you can see, I'm clarifying your oracle card. And for the clarifier, this is what I'm going to ask. What needs to happen for this person to not self-sabotage? Because when it comes to their current feelings, Aquarius, we know they care about you. We know they see you as a soulmate. That's clear as day. What we need to understand is how we can get you guys together, how we can overcome this self-sabotage. So that's going to be my question, all right? Because I see you both. I feel you both hurting. And I never understood how people who care about each other equally can hurt each other. I never understood that. But it's not my job to understand. It's just my job to read. Wow. All right, Aquarius. I'm going to say this. I don't know if you're dealing with a Scorpio. You could be. And I'm only bringing this up because Scorpio kind of had a similar energy. But what you need to do is allow this person to miss you. You have to walk away, all right? You have to walk away. If you have social media, deactivate it. If you have mutual friends, don't tell them anything about what you're feeling for this other person. And it's not manipulation. But in order for them to break the cycle, this addiction that the universe is saying, A situation has to be forced in order for this cycle to break, because this person can't seem to do it by themselves. With that constant access to you, they still feel like they have a little hope and that they have time. You got to cut off the access. Not because you don't care. It's because they need to have this cycle broken. And once they realize the access to you is cut off, they're going to realize that they're not happy. Aquarius is not accepting my cup. What's going on here? Why is Aquarius so closed off from me? And you're not closed off. You're just being absent for a while. And when what's gonna happen is they're gonna realize, you know what? Aquarius and I make sense. We work well together. We do well together. We bring balance into each other. I'm gonna get another card, okay, Aquarius? Let's get another card. It's going to force them to have the courage and the resilience. I'm going to say resilience. The courage and the resilience to finally come to you and say, Aquarius, I know I messed this up. I know I messed this up, but can we try again? And I will say this, Aquarius, because you are a fixed sign. You are a fixed sign. When this person comes back, make sure you have a plan to let them know, if I let you back, I need to be reassured that you won't run away again whenever you get scared. So what can you do to make me feel safe to know that you won't run away again? Because I promise you, no one's ever held this person accountable before. No one has ever held this person accountable before, and that's why they keep repeating the cycle. And that's why they've never learned the lesson. You care enough about them to help them, and they care enough about you to change. All right, Aquarius, I hope that helped. Yours was definitely the more extensive out of the reads, for sure. And I usually don't get that for Aquarius, so that was pretty interesting. Thank you, Aquarius. I hope that resonated for you. I hope that helped. All right. Last, but certainly not least, my Pisces. My Pisces gang. My dreamy fish. All right. In the meantime, bye, FG. Have a great night. You're welcome, Naomi. I'm glad it got close to you. Hi, Stevie. Thank you, FG. Hi, Phyllis. This chat isn't only for Geminis. I got Virgos in here. I got Pisces in here. Zia's a Pisces. Debbie's a Virgo. Delaney's a Cappy. I got all the zodiac signs in here. What you talking about, Willis? All right. All right, let's move on to my Pisces. All right. do they want to say to Pisces? What do they want to say to Pisces? What do they want to say to Pisces? You came closer than anyone. What does the universe want to say about this dynamic? What does the universe want to say about this dynamic? Regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. Yeah, Phyllis said we only had Geminis in here. As if is that a problem? Because I'm a Gemini. What's wrong with Geminis? We have fun. What you talking about, Willis? All right, Pisces, you will be on this side. Your person will be on this side. Remember, the roles can be reversed. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Remember, if this reading does not resonate with you, please check your sun, moon, Venus, or rising. All right. Pisces, did I ding for you? I don't know if I did, but make sure you have a nice ding there. Get some good energy. Let's get some good energy. Oh, here we go. Ooh, the Sun card. Page of Swords. Ten of Swords. The Moon. Temperance. Eight of Cups. Strength. Four of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. Zodiac signs I see. Leo with Sun and Strength card. I have Pisces with the Moon card. I have Sagittarius with Temperance. I have Swords here, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I have Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Four of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So a good mix of zodiac signs here. Could be in their sun, moon, Venus, or rising. Pisces, you are looking good. You are looking positive. You are looking peppy. You are just radiant with this Sun card. But since it's followed by the Page of Swords and the Ten of Swords, part of that glow is a front. I had to take a sip of my water, guys. And the reason I'm saying part of that is a front is because with this Page of Swords here, you're either posting a lot of beautiful pictures of you living your best life and looking real good. So this person over here can see what they're missing out on, while at the same time seeing what this person's up to. Because it's followed by the Ten of Swords, which means something came to an end, but I'm getting more of a conclusion. Not an end, but a conclusion. Meaning that something between you and this person became clear and the answer came to you, as well as them. Now this person over here, they are holding something back from you. But it's nothing, I don't think it's anything bad, honestly, because it's followed by the Temperance card. I don't know, Pisces, if this person told you they needed space, or maybe they told you, hey, you're kind of smothering me. You're kind of like not giving me room to breathe. I need to breathe, Pisces. Because I don't see this Eight of Cups typically means they're walking away. But when I see it following the card of illumination, the card of patience and understanding, I don't see it as walking away. I see them telling you, hey, I need to breathe. I need space. You're smothering me. That's not true. That's not true. I'm going to tell you why. What's going on here, Pisces, is that you're showing them what real affection looks like. You're showing them what real love looks like. And that scares the bejesus out of them. Okay? They're not telling you that. They're not telling you that. They're making it seem like you're being clingy. The issue is it's making them get attached. And they're not sure how they feel about that. When this card is saying you came closer than anyone, it means they're giving you more patience, more understanding than they've ever given anyone else. If it was anybody else, Pisces, they'd be like, man, go away. You're bothering me. Not you. With your energy, it's making them attached. So this, I need to breathe. This, I need some space. They're making you think it's because you're needy. That's not the reason. The problem is they're becoming dependent on what you're providing them. And they don't want to be dependent on that. They don't like feeling that they're dependent on your affection. They don't like feeling that they can't live without your type of love anymore. So their answer to that solution is, okay, let me just tell Pisces that they're being clingy. Let me just tell Pisces that they're being too much. Pisces, I think you know that I think you suspect they're hiding something, but it's nothing terrible. It's just that they're freaking themselves out because they're not used to a person who loves the way that you do. That's what it is. Now here, in the mutual energy, you have the Strength card, which is also a Leo card, like your sun. I'm not saying you're dealing with a Leo. You could be. Could be in your chart, could be in theirs. But what I am going to tell you is that you are exuding that energy. You are exuding light. You're exuding playfulness. You're exuding positivity. You're exuding willpower. Does this person notice it? Heck yeah, they do. Yes, they do. Because they're also feeling this, not as strongly as you are, but they're also feeling this. They're attracted to what you're offering. The messed up part is, though, you both are not happy with where things are. You both are not satisfied. Because they're not giving you the reassurance that you need that they care. They are not giving you the reassurance that they care the same way that you do. And the reason they're not satisfied is because they're just not used to this. And I know what you're thinking. If they like this and they might become dependent on this, then why would they push that away? Because they don't trust it. They value depending on themselves. They like their freedom. They like knowing that they're secure within themselves. So the fact that they could need somebody else scares them. So what they're planning on doing, Pisces, is slowing this down with the Knight of Pentacles. Not stepping away, but slowing it down. The only thing I like about this, though, is that the Knight of Pentacles has good intentions. Now, if this was like the Knight of Wands, heck, maybe even the Knight of Swords, I'd be a little concerned. But this is the Knight of Pentacles. So the reason this person wants to slow things down is because they want to be sure that if they become dependent on your type of affection, that they won't regret it. Here comes that regret card. They don't want to have any regrets. However, if they feel in any shape or form that they hurt you, they regret that. They regret that. But they want to make sure that if they give up that independent part of themselves, that it's going to be worth it. Emperor. You got a lot. Look, there's another Leo card. I will say this. Oh, let me go ahead and say it. Leo, Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There is a respect that you have for each other. I believe you respect their boundaries, Pisces. I really do. That doesn't stop you from wanting to entice them, though. That doesn't stop you from showing them what they're missing, okay? I'm not mad at you, Pisces, because you know what? I would do the same thing too. I'm that way. So I'm not mad at you. But there is a respect. You respect their boundaries, and they respect you as a whole, because the Emperor is somebody who is respected. Somebody that people admire. They do see this becoming something balanced with a divine union here. They do see you as someone who would make a good husband, good wife, would make a good home with them. They see your value. Now, you're not as impatient as an air sign. I will say that. You're not as impatient as an air sign. Not even a fire sign. Let's be honest. Air and fire are the most impatient signs out there. Okay? I'm throwing myself under the bus. I'm an air sign with a Leo rising. So, but you are water. And you need to know if your water is going to run deep or run shallow. So let's get some more clarification. Like I told you, this person does see you as being their divine counterpart. They do see you as somebody who would be a good husband, good wife. No gender in tarot. They recognize you. They know who you are, but they're questioning who they are now. They're questioning who they are now. Wow, you showed them who they are and who they could be. They were deceiving themselves. They were fooling themselves. They're eventually going to see that you and them were destined to be together. They're eventually going to see that. Wheel of Fortune, that's a new cycle beginning. That's the card of destiny. It's a good luck card. It's also, a lot of people don't know this either. The Wheel of Fortune is also a card of unpredictability. So this person might be unpredictable to you, Pisces. They might be one moment, another way, another moment. That's how you know who I'm talking about. Give it time, Pisces. Give it time. When somebody is not used to a certain love, they question it. They're going to realize that they were lying. They're not lying to you. They're lying to themselves. But they're going to see. They're going to see the light. They're going to see it. All right? They're going to see the treasure that you are. And if they've done anything to hurt you, to make you question your self-worth, trust me when I say they regret it. That's the problem. You came too close. You came too close. And it scared the bejesus out of them. Whew, y'all. I think that little break did me good because my voice didn't break today. All right, Pisces. By the way, there's Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio in the Wheel of Fortune card. Air energy with the Swords card there. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. All right, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. Zia, I don't know if you missed the beginning. Patreon has been a little, not necessarily Patreon, but YouTube. I did my spicy tarot readings and I uploaded it from a second YouTube account. And a lot of people don't know this, but YouTube does audit private videos. Even if you have the video private or unlisted, they still audit your videos. And if they violate the guidelines, they remove the video. So on Patreon, they removed my Cancer video. So I have to find a platform that's not going to restrict me. And you guys know, like, when I do tarot readings, even if they're spicy, I'm not vulgar. I'm never a vulgar person. I say the actual adult words because we're all adults, you know, but I'm never vulgar. I don't cuss. A lot of you people see cuss words on my shorts. That's not me saying those cuss words. Those are voiceovers. I'm not a cusser. But I do make my point across when I do those readings. So trust me, they're not vanilla. They're very spicy. So I have to find another platform. But all my moderators, you should know how to reach me. You have a way to contact me. I'm still looking at other platforms. And I know a lot of you guys told me to go to OnlyFans. Listen, I don't judge. I do not judge at all. But I have a job in the medical field. So if someone was to Google my name and they saw my name next to OnlyFans, they're not going to assume I'm doing tarot readings. They're going to make assumptions. Unfortunately, there are people out there who stereotype, who judge, who will use something that you're doing against you. And that's the only reason I'm not considering OnlyFans. I know it's spicy tarot readers, but again, I have a job in the medical field. And I don't know if you guys know this, a lot of employers do background checks periodically. If they see my name linked to that, they're not going to like that. And again, like, I don't judge, but unfortunately other people do. Other people do. So that's another reason why I have not, and I won't consider OnlyFans for tarot readings. I know that sucks. I know it sucks. I am looking into Ko-Fi. I heard I can't upload directly into those things, and the membership rates are very cheap, like Patreon. Like I said, I'm never going to charge you guys the highest amount. I'm not that type of person. I only charge $3 a month on Patreon. So you can tell that will tell you that I'm not that type of person. So I am looking. So again, moderators, you know how to reach me. You know how to contact me. All of you at least should know. So I just want to let you guys know that. But anyway, namaste. Many blessings to you guys. Thank you to all my wonderful moderators. Thank you to all my viewers. If you can, hit that like button. Timestamps will be available afterwards. Thank you guys so much. Love and light to you guys.